everybody! This week we are learning about punctuation. Punctuation shows us how sentences breathe. Imagine for just a moment that a sentence is alive. It moves, it breathes, it has rhythm just like music. And the thing that controls that rhythm isn't magic, and it isn't guesswork. It's punctuation. Most people think punctuation is just decoration, tiny marks sprinkled in to please the grammar police. But punctuation is actually the written form of breath, thought, and timing. It decides how your words land in someone else's mind. Watch what happens when I change just one mark. He ran. He ran? He ran! Same words, three completely different meanings. That's punctuation at work. But what does punctuation actually do? Three things. It lets you decide where your reader pauses. A comma gives a gentle breath. A period gives a full stop. An em dash gives a dramatic jolt. Second, it lets us decide and dictate how fast our ideas move. Add a comma, you slow it down. Add an em dash, you spark it. Use a semicolon, you balance two great big thoughts without dropping either one. Third, they let us decide how our voice sounds in someone else's head. The mark shapes tone, steady and playful, steady, playful, suspenseful, curious, explosive. These marks are the music of writing. They guide rhythm and emotion, turning plain words into living language. When you understand punctuation, you're not just following rules. You're conducting your sentences. I'm going to give you a quick tour of our punctuation marks, and we'll start with the comma. The comma is the breath. It bends the flow, adds details, or links ideas. A single comma can save grandma. Let's eat, grandma. Or let's eat grandma without a comma. The colon is called the revealer. It opens a door. It tells you something important is about to be shown or explained. So listen up. The semicolon is called the balancer. It takes two complete thoughts that are sitting side by side and connects them in meaning. It's similar to a comma, but stronger, and it's smoother than a period. The em dash is the spark. It is drama, interruption, and surprise. It breaks the calm to unleash emotion. The ellipsis is the fade. A thought drifting off. Words fading, but feelings staying. Quotation marks are the echo. They let us hear exactly whose voice is speaking. Without them, discussion and dialogue can get really confusing, trust me. And then we have our end punctuation. The period gives certainty. The question mark gives suspense and lifts the pitch. It invites curiosity. The exclamation point finishes and makes your sentence have a burst of energy. Each mark changes the sound of the sentence, the movement of the idea, and the emotion of the movement. Your assignment today is to become the director. In the frames you're about to work with, every sentence is already written. Your job is to show what the punctuation does. You'll read each sentence, imagine the rhythm it creates, and draw the emotion, action, or movement that the punctuation sets off. Does a comma save the character? Does the colon reveal a choice? Does the em dash slam a door or spark a surprise? Does the ellipsis let us fade into silence? You're not just filling in boxes, you're showing how punctuation changes the story. the same way music changes a scene in a movie. By the end of this assignment, you won't just know where punctuation goes, you'll know why it goes there and how it gives your writing power. Punctuation isn't tiny. It isn't boring. It's the difference between flat writing and living writing. So, let's make your sentences breathe.